Hello, hello. Hello, hello. This is my first time doing any of these things, so I'm just checking it out. I'm just getting this set up. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I don't know what I'm doing yet. This is brand new for me, but no one's here yet, so deal with it. While I get this set up, I'm going to be demonstrating self-care techniques for self-massage, self-hypnosis, and the self-hypnosis will be around clearing negative emotions. And this is for demonstration purposes. Show you guys how you can care for yourselves for low cost and have an ongoing practice for yourself. Okay. Sorry, I'm just sharing this link. It's not like anyone is here at the moment, so, but I won't waste y'all time. I'm just need a minute. I'm just configuring everything still. I went live too early. All right, this is pretty bare bones right now. I got my first person joining. Can you hear me all right, Cash? Ooh, it says the stream is a little shaky. It's lower than recommended. Use the stream bitrate. Okay. Okay. I tried to do it vertically and horizontally, but it did not work. So I will just move on from that. So very quickly, my name is Jean-Pierre. I am an orthopedic massage therapist. I am also a hypnotherapist. I help people to get rid of the pain and stress in their body and their minds. And that includes instructing people how to care for themselves. That's why I'm here, to demonstrate how you can quickly and easily care for yourself. Yeah, it seems the bit rate is very low, or maybe there's a pretty long delay. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to see if I can get rid of the delay a little bit. The delay is too powerful. Okay. All right. So I will just continue anyway. I will pretend like everything is all right, even if it's not. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start off by saying there's this common misconception that our body and our mind are two separate things and they're connected. And this is a false assumption. It is a trap to think that. What it really is. Okay. Dooby 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 doo. Can you hear me? Okay, let me check. Maybe there's a very long latency, I feel like. Too long. Okay, I can't change anything while the stream is going on, so I'm just gonna have to play it. All right, well, back where I was, I have a friend checking it out to see how it works. So, back to where I was. There's this assumption that goes around in this world that we have a body-mind connection. And in reality, it is just the body-mind. They are two ends of the spectrum. They are the yin-yang. You cannot have a body without a mind. You cannot have a mind without a body. Pain in your body equals stress in your mind. Stress in your mind, excuse me, equals pain in your body. They feed off of each other. They amplify each other. And so you can access the body-mind through either side of that spectrum, through the body, through the mind. We're going to play with techniques tonight. I'm going to demonstrate them. You can, these are for education purposes, and definitely don't follow along if you're driving or handling a chainsaw or a flamethrower or flying a plane, anything like that. So I'll just start off. I'm going to start off with a little bit of self-care for my body. And actually, it's good timing. I worked today. I saw some clients for massage, and I have some tension here, and I understand that that's tension in my scalp, in my neck, and in my jaw muscles. So I'm going to just demonstrate how a massage therapist works on this. And also, I offer instruction on self-care, one-on-one instruction in group classes. I'm going to be using my hands and fingers. And I don't suggest that if you might hurt your hands or fingers. If you're an amateur, you can get a massage tool. I know what these look like. They're very suggestive, but get your mind out of the gutter. This is like $8 off Amazon. It's called like a thumb saver. And this is these are massage canes. We never leave home without them. These are wonderful because they really save your hands and save your thumbs, because you can get pressure by just pushing, and then the pressure stays, and then you can kind of move and glide the muscles and soft tissue underneath these tools. So I will not be using them, though. I'm just going to do it the nitty-gritty way with my hands and fingers. So I'm just going to start off with my temples. These are your jaw muscles all the way up here, temporalis muscles. So I'm just going to gently kind of circle around till I find a place that's tender. I'm not jamming my tissues into my skull. Instead, I'm going from an angle and I'm trying to get a tender part and just gently circle around it, apply a little pressure. And I'm coming from an oblique angle, like a 45-degree angle. And if I find something real juicy, like on this side, ooh, yo, what I'm gonna do, now I can open my jaw. And now those muscles and tissues are sliding and gliding underneath. And that allows the tissues to soften. It allows these muscle knots, little spasms stuck inside the muscles to get the signal to release. And ultimately, it is your nervous system that tells your body how tight everything needs to be. So self-massage is a wonderful tool to regulate that. I'm going to work now in these masseter jaw muscles, some of the strongest muscles in your body. And when we get really stressed, they tense and tighten. It's also subconsciously, they have a deep connection with the core of your body, the deepest muscle groups of your body. So when you are fundamentally at your core, something's not stable, we use our jaws to compensate. So we grind our teeth, and when we're stressed out, we have dreams about your teeth falling out. I have had those. Luckily, it's been a long time because I have been dealing with my stress, so I don't really have them as much anymore. But yeah, so I'm just kind of circling around. I'm not using extremely deep pressure again, 90 degrees, just oblique angle, just looking around. And while I'm doing this, my body is starting to release de-stressing hormones. These feel-good hormones like oxytocin and serotonin and dopamine. All of this is being released into my body. So I'm starting to de-stress, go into this healing mode of mind and body. The brain waves are often called alpha or theta when your concentration and your awareness is turned away from the outside world and it's turned into your inner world, your inner senses. So now I am beginning to turn my awareness inwards towards my body and body sensations, even though I'm multitasking, but I'm a pro at this. So now I'm just on my scalp, I'm just circling around any areas like this. I'm just going to do this for a few minutes longer just to demonstrate how I take care of myself on a regular basis. I know how to work with every part of the body, so I'm just going to work with neck and scalp and face right now. So now I'm going to work this muscle in the front of the throat, the SCM. These muscles get extremely tight on people, and they cause a lot of problems. And a lot of people mostly complain about their back of the neck, but these muscles, because we hold our heads out so far, they're holding on for dear life, and they get very shortened and tightened, and they squeeze the nerves in your throat and neck and jaw. They're a big cause of tension headaches as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to find this muscle by turning my head, tilting forward, and now it's popping out, and I'm going to just pinch the top of it a little bit. I'm going to bend it back and forth. Now that I find an angle that feels good, now I can soften it by letting my head drop and everything softens. Or I can bring it up like this and stretch it. On the other side. And the more experience you get with receiving massage and body work, the more quickly your muscles understand what's going on, your body understands what's happening and can release these muscles. I'm also going to talk a little bit about the breath as well. So we're going to work now, and also with the subconscious work, with breathing into areas. There's this idea that first your awareness is like a flashlight. You can shine it outwards into the world, but you can also focus it and shine it onto the different spots of your body. You can scan your body in a very broad way, or you can focus down like a laser on specific parts. Both are useful. And then with that focus on your inner world, we're going to use the breath. So that inhale is the opportunity for expansion, for opening, not only of the lungs and chest, but of stress, of negative emotions, of pain, and of the muscles themselves. I can focus on here and focus my breath and my awareness into those muscles, breathe into them, they open and expand. And then as I release and let go, that's the opportunity for stress and pain and tension to drain out. So we're going to use that on the physical body and the emotional body and the subconscious as well. Now for the back of the neck, I'm just going to move this over here. If you can see the back of my neck here, I'm just going to take my fingers and find the spine of the muscles, and I'm just going to move off of them a little bit and make a little claw with my hand. And I'm just going to keep that static. And then with the other hand, I'm going to create pressure. So this hand is relatively loose. This is the one that's bearing down. And now I'm just going to do, again, circles. I'm not crushing down towards the bones. I'm just finding the tissues and dragging them to the side. I think about bending them. Like if you were trying to bend a stick to snap it, I'm trying to bend these muscles. I'm not crushing them down. A lot of people have a misconception that massage is about just like putting as much pressure as possible until the muscles are and everything is just crushed. But that's actually not the most healing way to deal with yourself or with other people. I definitely work on the, again, I work with very severe injuries. So I had to learn that more pressure does not equal more effectiveness. So I'm just going to finish up with that, a few circular motions. So that's just a demonstration of a little self-massage. And also, I'm going to demonstrate what is called, what I call meditative movement. We think of movement, and our society thinks of movement as like exercise. Like you need to keep using these muscles so they get stronger and stronger, right? But that's one side of the coin. The other side of the coin is that you can use very mindful motion, that your nervous system can start to feel the parts of your body that are, some are dysregulated, some are too tight, some are loosened. And by using gentle awareness and motion, gives your nervous system the opportunity to readjust and fine tune. So I've practiced Tai Chi and other martial arts, and this is kind of the center of that movement. Instead of just like swinging things around full speed, instead you're just going to go slowly and feel them. Feel if it's painful, the boundaries of it, and move through it. So I'm just going to demonstrate that for the neck very quickly. So a very simple range of motion for the neck. I'm going to keep all this static. I'm going to push my head and neck forward, and now I'm going to retract. So that's one plane, front and back. There's side to side. That's pretty simple, right? But you can also you can mix them all up and do a circular motion. Trying to keep all this static, all these vertebrae, all those tiny little joints on my neck. Now they're getting the opportunity to move and slide and glide. And my nervous system, if I feel something not quite right, say for example right here, I can slow it down, move through it, breathe into it. You can, this is a little more advanced, but I'll demonstrate also you can do circular motion in other directions. You can do waves. All this is very healing for the joints of your body because in joints, especially that have capsules, there's synovial fluid. There's not direct blood vessels inside of your joints. There's synovial fluid, and by moving the joints, you're washing the joints with that synovial fluid. You're giving them nutrients. It gives them the opportunity to heal. So healing is medicine. Motion is medicine. So that's a demonstration of the neck, but you can do combined motions when you get more advanced with it, with the chest. You can do motions with the arm, for example, or the wrist. You can combine the percussion dance moves. But yeah, so I'll talk as I do more of these live streams. I'll talk and demonstrate how you can use these motions all over your body. But now I'm starting to feel it. I got the energy moving. I'm actually feeling warm, even from just a little bit of that motion. And so now I'm ready. I want to start to demonstrate going inwards, going into the subconscious self-hypnosis, and self-hypnosis to breathe into discomfort, self-hypnosis to breathe into um, the dark parts of life. And um, if you're new to this work, I don't suggest um, hold on. I'm very new to this, so I'm sure there's some mistakes. So I'm just sending the links to my friends and family so they can help me. So where was I? So now moving into more of a meditative practice. And I know meditation gets a bad rap these days. This is not going to just be mindfulness. Most people, when they hear meditation, they think mindfulness. I'm just going to focus on my breath and everything else. I'm just going to let it pass like clouds moving through my awareness. That's one approach to meditation. This is not the approach that I take, and this is not the approach I'm going to be suggesting tonight. Instead, I'm going to be working with the subconscious, the imagination, that your subconscious mind speaks in sights and smells and sounds and images and dreams. And by utilizing those dreams, you can do work on yourself. And the work that I am also going to suggest and I'm going to demonstrate is finding negative emotions, feeling negative emotions, bringing up negative emotions. And instead of trying to run from them, instead of trying to hide from them, what we're going to do instead is focus on them, breathe into them, give them time, give them awareness, give them acceptance. And through that, just like the knots in your muscles, that awareness in the breath gives them the opportunity to release and to be integrated and to let go. So it's and already we have some casualties, it sounds like, from doing some attempts for the self-care. But anyway, so to start this process, we're gonna get the energy moving, the energy flowing, and the way to do that is through the breath. The mind controls the body, but the breath controls the mind, is what I say. You can make yourself stressed out and anxious by hyperventilating, breathing into the top of your lungs, using your throat and shoulder muscles to breathe. A lot of people are neck breathing. And this is the breath of anxiety, of like distress. This is a mouse being chased by a cat, basically. So to demonstrate that breath, don't do this, is like kind of hyperventilating, very shallow, very rapid. The opposite of that is going to be long inhales and long and slow and smooth exhales. So we're going to do that to the count of 4 in and to the count of 4 out, not just yet. And also what I'm going to demonstrate is what's called abdominal breathing. So I'm going to start with breathing. I'll stand up for a moment. So the breath is going to originate down in the pelvic floor, in the bottom of the abdomen. It's going to expand up in that through my ribs, up into my throat, but not by lifting my shoulders. So it's going to be this wave of filling up like a balloon from the top, from bottom all the way to the top, and then slowly, easily releasing, letting go, smooth. So again, I'll just demonstrate it first before I start the process. A long, smooth inhale. And that's the breath of everything is all right in this world. Everything is good in this world. We are safe. This is the breath of like chilling out by the fire, chilling out by the beach whatever your preferred vacation place, looking out at the mountains or whatever, and you got nothing to do. And that's when you take that sigh and that breath. So you can use that breath intentionally right now. So follow along with me if you like. Do not do this if you are driving vehicles or swinging machetes or dealing with chainsaws or anything again. Revisit this at another time. So in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 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 in, 2, 3, 4, out, in, and out. That's great. And just let a normal, natural rhythm of breathing resume. There's nothing that needs to be done. And if you're ready, if it's good for you, if it's good for me, turning inwards into the emotional world, the emotional landscape. And just settling into whatever is settling into whatever surface you're on. Make sure you can sit back comfortably, relaxed, and just start to feel your body. Any and all sensations, whatever it is, wherever your awareness goes, just feel it. Breathe into it. Just take a few moments to scan the body. Just relaxing even deeper now. And the deeper you go, the better it feels. The better it feels, the deeper you go. It's this virtuous cycle. Just bringing the awareness now to the breath. Just feeling the rhythm of the breath. Every inhale is an opportunity to bring in new and fresh energy. Every breath out is a releasing, relaxing, a letting go. And just staying with that process now, feeling the breath, not trying to control it, not trying to do anything with it. And you may begin to notice the breath slows as this process deepens. That's great. And just taking the next few minutes for yourself, having no agenda, just leaving the rest of the world outside, taking this time to be inside of yourself. If you hear any outside noises or distractions, they don't bother you. In fact, they just help you focus more on the sound of my voice. That's great. And with your mind's eye, I'll have you imagine, picture, pretend, conceive of, dream up the image, the thought that there's roots that come up from the ground. They come up and they make a connection with your body. They touch the base of your spine, like the roots of a plant or a tree. And through these roots, as you breathe in, you draw in a healing blue-green energy. With every inhale, this energy circulates throughout, all around and all through. It fills your whole being with a sense of nurturing, of care and support. Imagine that energy just flowing down, feeling it move down through your pelvis, your hips, thighs, knees, lower legs, and feet. And this blue-green energy draws up now through the abdomen, the chest, the shoulders, and just feeling your shoulders are the part of our bodies where we shoulder our burdens, where we carry heavy loads. And for now, you can let any and all obligations, any and all burdens, just let them go. The shoulders dropping down, burdens dropping. And if you ever need to pick them up again, you surely can. Some things are better left as they are. And awareness flowing down through the upper arms, the forearms, and the hands. Pick one of your hands. Place your awareness into your hand. Feel it. Any and all sensations. They're some of the most innervated parts of our entire body. Easily, effortlessly, you can put your awareness into your hands and feel the sensations. This nurturing energy. And wherever your awareness goes, this energy flows up through the arms, the shoulders, up through the neck, washing over the scalp down through the face. Relaxing even deeper now. And there's this sense now that this energy has the ability to absorb any negativity. And as it does, it darkens, thickens, and it goes back down through that root connection, back down to the earth, drawing any negativity away. On the exhale, you can just let go, release. Just feeling this virtuous circle, this virtuous cycle. Breathing in, nurturing earth energy from the root of your spine all the way up. Breathing out, negativity is absorbed and released. That's great. Now, just stay with it a few moments longer, feeling the sense of nurturing, support, your inner resources from within. We are beings of the earth. We are connected to the earth. We can tune into this connection and it supports us. Now for the next tool that we will work with, we will play with, is imagining, picture, pretend, conceive of light that streams down from the top, from the sun, a golden healing energy, flowing down to the top of your head, washing over your eyelids, your jaw, your cheeks, your neck, shoulders. It moves down into your heart. And as your heart pumps this golden healing light to any and all places, all around and all through. This energy continues down to your solar plexus, the space where your ribs and your abdomens meet. And this is the center of personal power. It's the center of your gravity. And on the exhale, imagining that this healing golden light pushes out from your body. It forms a dome, a circle all around you, your aura, and this healing golden light strengthens this boundary. It forms a shield. And the shield, it blocks any vibrations from coming through. And just staying with this for just a few moments longer. Breathing in this light, having it stream down till it settles into your solar plexus, and then on the exhale, it pushes out all around and all through, making the boundary of your aura and coming back down, circulating in this way. Stay with it for a few moments longer and have this sense of this safe place, safe within the borders of your own energy field. You can come back to this place at any time, this sense at any time. And there's the feeling of this quality of this golden light. It's energizing. It pushes out any negativity. It strengthens. That's great. And now we'll move on to another tool, another technique. And that is connecting with the witness consciousness, the highest, wisest part of our being. And the way that we do that, you can keep your eyes closed, but you can allow your eyes to roll up under your eyelids. So you're looking through your forehead, the space between your eyebrows, a little bit higher. Allow your eyes to roll up, but never strain your eyes to the point of discomfort or pain. And just holding this for a few minutes longer, feeling this connection to this part of our being that allows us to look at our body, at our emotions, at our subconscious mind. It allows a distance to be of this world, but not in it. In this world, but not of it, sorry. And you can look at any and all aspects of your life from this unconditionally loving place. And you can allow your eyes to roll back down comfortably to neutral, knowing that if you ever need to, you can once again draw your eyes up and connect to that witness consciousness. So now we'll begin the process of just feeling the body, feeling the sensations. No agenda. Scan your body. Look for any places that feel tight or tense. And if you find those areas, if your mind is drawn to any places, breathe into them, open them, expand them. Stay with any and all sensations. Just breathe with them, giving them time, giving them space. Normally we do the opposite of that. We run from these sensations. We hide these sensations. And when we do that, we resist them. They persist. It's like pressure building up in a pressure cooker. But now we're just breathing, accepting. Stay with it for a few moments longer. And the same process we can use if there's any thoughts, feelings, beliefs, or emotions, good or bad. We can just, in this state, there's a vessel, a container for them to be experienced fully and completely. So I would not suggest now working on the major traumas of your life. But if there's something that has been a minor annoyance to you, or some persistent feeling or belief, if it comes to you in this state, now you know you can just sit with it and be with it and breathe with it. If these emotions or sensations ever get too strong, draw your eyes up to that witness consciousness. Feel the witness, feel the body, the sensations, the emotions. Stay with them, breathe with them. We'll keep this process going for just a few moments longer. That's great. And in a moment, we're going to let this process go. If there's any remaining negativity, you can use that process we used earlier of the healing, nurturing, blue-green earth energy. You can bring that image up again. It can circulate up through the base of your spine. You can draw and absorb any negativity and draw it down away from you, back down to the earth. Again, you can connect with the other power, the other tool of feeling the light streaming from the top of your head, golden energy that enlivens, it gives you strength and vitality and support. That light can fill any dark places. You can feel uplifted by it, nurtured by it, strengthened by it. And now have you just let that go. In a moment, not just yet, I'll have you imagine, picture, pretend you're standing at the top of a staircase. It has 20 steps. It's well lit. It has a sturdy handrail. If any of you are not comfortable with heights, you can just imagine a pathway, whatever feels right. And I'm going to start to count from 20 down to 0. And as I do, each step down will allow an integration, all of these thoughts and feelings, experiences to go into the just right part of the mind and the body, for them to be integrated, experienced, remembered. Starting the process now at 20, first step down the stairs. Feeling your body weight swaying side to side. 19, 18, 17, 16. Going deeper and deeper. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Drift even deeper for just a few moments. In a moment, not just yet, I'm going to count from 0 up to 5, and that will be the sign, the signal, the symbol for your subconscious that it's time to come back to normal waking consciousness. Beginning now at 0, drift deeper for just a moment. And 1 is closing the doors to the subconscious mind. 2 is a brief re-experiencing of what you felt during these sessions, knowing that you have more control over your mind and body that you ever knew was possible, and knowing that you have tools to work with now. 3, let the number 3 be a reminder to you, to your subconscious, of these experiences, that you can come back to them whenever you need them. 4, coming back to the body, back to the mind where you are. And 5 is eyes open, wide awake and alert. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, wide awake and alert. So if you ever want to practice that again, you can always look back through this live stream. I'm also going to be doing this more consistently. I plan to do it Thursdays from 7:30 to 8:30. It's a little bit later for today. But I'm going to keep it going. It's a way for me to practice. It's a way for me to share my knowledge with the world and to help you help yourself. It is how I make my living. It is how I spend my time, and I want to spread it as far as I can into this world. So thank you for supporting me today. Thank you for your interest and your time. It's very valuable. So I'm grateful that you spent it in this way. And yeah, that's all for tonight. And you can, if you enjoyed it, if you follow the channel, there's other videos I've uploaded, other shorts and things like that. I'm going to start doing longer content. So any support is greatly appreciated. And on that note, peace. Love y'all. Bye. I don't know how long to wait for the latency, so I'm just going to end the stream once it seems like it's caught up.